Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It's great to be with you again. We've got something different for you on Tuesdays with Terry for the next little bit. And I'm excited about it because you know that old adage that a picture's worth 1,000 words? Well, we want to share some stories of the actual children whose lives you've touched. And it's our way of both showing you the impact of your involvement, but also saying thank you for making such a huge difference. The first one is about a young boy in Ukraine named Andre. And Andre has strabismus, crossed eyes. You know, as a mom, I know how much kids are impacted by how other kids treat them. You know that too if you're a parent. And when you're in any country, whether it's the United States or somewhere else, if you have a physical malady that other people can see, both children and adults, even if people aren't unkind to you, they're staring at it and you become so aware of your own shortcoming, humiliated and ashamed by it, that it's really isolating. And culturally, it means all kinds of things. The opportunity for you to have friends, to get a job, to marry one day, it's all impacted like that. Now add to that the fact that there is a solution. There's something that could solve this. You as a parent just don't have the capacity to do that. You can't afford it. This is one of the reasons we are so excited to be able to come into these situations and provide what's needed. I mean, it brings a whole new life and dignity. So watch this.
5-year-old Andre from Ukraine loves to make his mother proud, but everything he learns is a struggle. Andre has crossed eyes, and his condition was getting worse. Without corrective surgery, Andre faces a lifetime of headaches and blurred vision and learning disabilities.
I was afraid for my brother that people will be cruel because he's different.
I want my child to have corrective surgery, but I cannot pay for the operation.
Zina is a widow who raises her 4 children alone.
My children are my joy, and I want them to have a better life. But I can't provide what they need. There's no one to help me.
My mom worries a lot, and she always cried.
It seemed like corrective surgery for 5-year-old Andre was out of reach, until Zina heard about CBN's Orphan's promise from her sister.
She said you can help, so I called and asked.
When we heard about Zina and Andre, we agreed to pay the full cost of corrective surgery. A few months ago, Andre's surgery was performed, and he went home with clear vision for a brighter future.
He looks very cute now. He will have lots of friends. Maybe he will make a cool boyfriend someday. He's very happy now, and my mother smiles a lot.
I can count 1, 2, 3. I can read a little too.
Now I know that there are good people in the world. You helped my son, and now he has straight eyes. Thank you.
I can see. Thank you.
You know, all around the world in places that Orphan's Promise works, we find parents who love their children so much, work so hard, and still can never seem to get a leg up. And that's the story of this woman in Kyrgyzstan I want you to meet. She's an amazing mom. She loves her kids. She works 12 hours a day. Get that, 12 hours a day for $4. She just can't make the difference that she needs to provide well for her children. We know that without the ability to do that, eventually the government's going to come and take those children away. We are all about keeping families together so that there aren't more orphans in the world. I want you to see her story because you have been able to provide for her not just a means for a living, not just the kind of peace that comes when you know your kids are going to be at home with you, but dignity, and you can't put a price tag on that. It's dignity for her, and it's dignity for her kids as well. Watch her story.
There's a saying, sewing mends the soul. Giba of Kyrgyzstan knows that well. She loves to sew. But since her husband died years ago, Giba struggles to support her 3 children on her salary as a seamstress. She works 12 long hours a day in a sewing shop and only earns $4.
I feel sad that I don't have the ability to take care of my children. to take them to the doctor, and just to be with them.
Our mother is very kind and merciful. She does her best to provide for our needs, but it is difficult.
Giba refuses to give up. She prays that God will increase her salary by giving her a sewing machine.
I want to have prosperity for me and my children, and I also dream to help others.
CBN's Orphan's Promise decided to make her dream come true. We not only provided Giba with a brand new sewing machine, we also gave her an attachment that performs professional decorative stitches. Giba now runs her own prosperous business from home. She earns more than enough to support her family.
Your gift made a huge difference in our lives, and all of us are happy about that, and our mother became happier. I thank you.
I can't even express how happy I am and how much I rejoice inside. Thank you.
You know, one of the sayings we all hear so much today is be the change you want to see. You know, one of the things I've realized is that you and I really can have a tremendous impact in the lives of others. And if it was your family, wouldn't you pray, wouldn't you hope that someone would see your need and that God would send someone to help you? When you are part of Orphan's Promise, you're the one being sent by God to make a difference. If you're supporting the work that we do around the world, we just want to say thank you. We could not do this without you. If you're not, and you'd like to be a part of what we're doing, click on the link in this message because you can join with the rest of us. We're out to change the world. We're out to change children's lives, the lives of families. We're out to be Jesus with skin on to kids in need. So thank you for caring, thank you for listening, and thank you for joining with us. Bless you.